Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Shifting around now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's got a crease. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And now they run the draw play. Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They're going to the air in the first play. It's caught. He's breaking free. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good 3rd down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have 1st and 2nd down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down that way.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Punt over the middle. It's Lacy. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, no, trapped him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on 4th down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball out of your quarterback's hands quickly? They've got to rethink their 4th down plan.
And he keeps it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. There's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. On the ground, it's Owens. He's got space. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum. They're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Lacy. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. That's reeled in. It's Lacy. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense. Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks through the tackle. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Got an opening here. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here comes the rush. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
They decide to go pass heavy here in the red zone, and that's 2 incompletions, and now you've got third and long. Now you're going to put a lot of pressure on that offensive line to hold up in pass protection against this pass rush. That's what I'm worried about.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, you can see exactly what they're trying to do. Remember, they received the kick to start the 3rd quarter, so they're trying to go down, get a score before half, and cut into this big lead. But now their defense has to really go up. A score here going the other direction, and this thing is out of control. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
A quick throw out left, complete. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. Tackled, but first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. This is the 6th play on the drive. Back to throw. It's Reed. Extending the play now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's that defense shifting again. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. The Aggies will kick it deep to begin the second half. Their returner from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Cunningham. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a 1st down. Chris, you know I love these type of throws from quarterbacks. They stand in there with great courage. He knows he's about to get hit, and yet look at the throw. He's able to get a nice big gain. These are the types of plays that really allow you to be a great leader for your teammates, because they look at you and they know you're willing to do whatever it takes. Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback. No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there. And That's going to bring up third.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Nigga, LeBron missed fucking 20 games for season. Luka was carrying like a same thing. Nigga, what? And what happened in the playoffs?
Third down, out of the shotgun.
So do you think LaMelo had a...
Well, it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Not all drops are created equal, and on third down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. The fourth down completion to the running back. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on second down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
That's such a good job up front. This defense is playing so well. Chris, if you're going to defend the screen pass well, up front, this is what you have to do. You've either got to sell out to the quarterback right away, which is what you see here, and they get the contact and then ultimately the incompletion, or you have to recognize what's going on, retrace your steps, and get in the hip pocket of that running back to defend the pass. One of the two. You can't be in no man's land, and here they sell out, get the contact on the quarterback for an incompletion.
On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably four-down territory. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Back to throw again. Oh, they've got him. A sack on a fourth and goal stop.
Wow, what a huge stop from this defense. Chris, this is basically a turnover. You feel like this offense was going to get points, at least 3. They go for it on fourth down, and they're able to get in the backfield and sack the quarterback. I tell you what, this is going to provide a huge lift for that entire sideline going forward.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Back to pass. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? And the Aggies will have to kick this away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And he's got it at the 15. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Haas. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line. The Rebels looking to run some tempo here. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. We'll bring up second and goal. They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? Second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Important second down play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Reed. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense produces 6 points.
Spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton, Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Pounding away with the run game. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Ole Miss takes their 2nd timeout now. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Ole Miss will call their 3rd and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And the quarterback will take a knee. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.